Hey friends, your friendly neighborhood, that TS Hawkeye guy here. This is going to be a different video. Uh, I just want to talk about a few things that have happened lately. And first off, my name is Paul. If I'm going to be talking to you honestly, you should know my name. Last night I was indulging in certain substances I enjoy periodically, and I tried to do something that I thought was decent. There's a creator I follow locally. Uh, she seems very protective, as she should be, of where she lives. I figured it out, not because I tried, but because I've been going to the same location for 20 plus years. So you can't, you just recognize places sometimes. I had used another social media app. I sent her a quick message. I told her my name. I said, I think, I didn't try, but I think I know where you live. I will give you all my information just so you know that I'm not being a creep, but there are others out there. And if I could figure it out, possibly somebody else could too. She responded very negatively, and pretty much said that I was what she was worried about. So, and that's fine. That's fine. It just really, really bothered me because I don't know. I know I've talked about my struggles being homeless here a few times, but I live with some pretty crazy mental illness too. I have for 30 years, almost better than 30 years. It's and it was more stigmatized back then. I remember I told my father that I thought I was depressed, and he and my stepmother laughed at me. So, that kind of made me a little reticent to seek help until I was much older, you know? So, I've had my issues with mental illness, I've had my issues with addiction, I've had my issues with the law. So, through my issues with the law, I finally got medicated. I'm very happy I did. I'm Canadian, and Miss TS Hawkeye guy there has a medical plan with her job. So I am able to get the meds that I need, which I resisted for a long time. I would take them a little bit. I would take them for a couple of days. I'd start to feel better, and I'd think I didn't need them. But a condition of my release was that I had to take this medicine. They would give me blood tests to make sure I was on this medicine. And, it's night and day. So don't feel bad if you're like me. I'm always down to talk. If you need to, I can drop my email. We can talk there and then we can connect on somewhere different. I do want to give a shout out. I don't want to give this person's name. I was talking to this person last night. I left a post that I've since deleted. It's just their concern and, just genuine reaching out and being a decent person made my night way better. Kind of motivated me to do this post. Don't worry, we'll be back on the toy stuff next time, but I just wanted to come talk to everybody here, let you know that you're not alone, man. Or girl. My best friend, it's someone I met on Reddit, actually, and I'm not a Redditor. They left a comment. I hit them up in the DMs, let them know if they needed to talk. Just through that, we found out we lived in the same city. And we've been best friends for years. She's the one that I rely on when I'm not feeling so great. If you need somebody like that, let me know. I will drop my email in the description. If you need someone to talk to, just put in the subject line TS Hawkeye, and I'll know. And then we'll go from there. Alright, friends. Look, just a guy named Paul. If you need help, reach out. I'll do what I can. Alright, we'll talk again soon.